Hi, this video is about Wix hosting versus GoDaddy hosting. My name is David. I'm with mybesthostingreview.com, and I've used GoDaddy for over 5 years. I don't know exactly how long, but I've used them for a long time. And I've used Wix for about a year, and so I do understand the differences. These are very different hosting options. GoDaddy might be the most popular one, probably because they've been doing marketing domains and hosting for, I don't know, since 2000. I don't know, very very long time. And so in a way they're kind of like the Walmart, but I don't feel like their prices are quite Walmart level. But they provide they're kind of a mixed bag in terms of what you get with them. Wix is very different. I'm going to go into that here. So the first thing that I like to look for is what's called a cPanel, which is essentially a back-end way of managing your website that I heavily prefer. I have a lot of experience with it, and I have a lot of if you have a website technician, some guys looking at your website, they're going to definitely be familiar with cPanel if they have any experience at all. But at the same time, almost all of them are going to have experience with GoDaddy as well, because GoDaddy is going to be the most popular. Now they do have what does appear to be a typical cPanel in terms of functionality. A lot of bigger companies do this. They basically put their own skin on it, but give the same features. So it used to actually be worse. They used to have sort of their own version of cPanel that functionally was not the same, and definitely looked very different. But now it's much closer, if not exactly at feature-wise, to the cPanel that you would get with another company. It just looks a little bit different, which means I can do everything I want to do on the hosting account. Wix does not have a cPanel, and it's anything like a cPanel. There's no real back-end hosting access like you'd get, and as a result, there's certain things you just cannot do with Wix, even with their excellent support. You just can't do it with Wix. Wix is more of a content management system, like WordPress. So WordPress compatibility. You cannot install WordPress on Wix because they have their own content management system. If you wanted to install WordPress, you would not be getting Wix. And WordPress is, in my opinion, the best content management system by far. It's also the most popular. It's the most efficient from a lot of different ways. There's $5 or free plugins that take 5 minutes to install that give you functionality that you just couldn't do with Wix. Okay, and since it's the most popular content management system, it's the least expensive and easiest to get technical support on fixing things. While with GoDaddy, it's completely WordPress compatible. You can click on this and you can have WordPress installed on your site in 5 minutes or less. So definitely the winner here is GoDaddy. Okay, definitely would prefer GoDaddy from that perspective. Okay, so WordPress, definitely GoDaddy, because you can't get WordPress with Wix. Support. I would say Wix has better support. GoDaddy is kind of middle road. They're not terrible like some companies, and they're not great like other companies. They're a big company. They've been around a long time. They have okay support. Again, it's not bad. It's not good. Wix has very good support. They have to. So if you're a complete newbie and you have no idea what WordPress is, you'd never have gone into a cPanel, and you really need your hand held, Wix is going to be able to hold your hand quite a bit better. It's going to be a simpler process, but as a result, you're going to be able to do less. You're going to have less flexibility. Also, down the road, when you want to, let's say, edit it or update it, make a big update to it, it's going to be more expensive or more time-consuming to do it with Wix. But there'll be people there. They'll have a really good support team that can come and help you. Okay, so pricing. Let's actually take a look at. So GoDaddy, I did add a random domain to my cart, and with 12 months of hosting, you do get the free domain registration. I did do privacy, so actually my numbers are wrong. Let's actually turn this off. So that means it's $54, which is a good price. $54 for a year of hosting is a solid price. There are less expensive ones, but anything below $50 is a really good price. $96 per year after that is an okay price. It's not a good price, but it's an okay price. And Wix, there's a yearly discount. It's $120 per year. So I would ignore these. They don't really, in my opinion, provide any extra value. It's $11 a month or $120 a year if you pay yearly. So Wix is definitely more expensive. You do. It's a tie here because you do get free hosting, free registration with either one of them. So from a pricing standpoint, GoDaddy is definitely going to be hands down less expensive. Okay. EIG. So what is EIG? EIG is a company that buys hosting companies, and in my experience, they strip the support, which is great. They make the support less costly to them. Which, if you were investing in this company, you would like that because they make it more profitable, and they live off of the reputations that these companies have created. A good example was Bluehost that I have personal experience with, where their support, I've been using Bluehost for 10 years, and their support was great beforehand, and their functionality was great, and then after the transition, the support immediately got worse. It was longer, and the responses were worse, the longer wait time, and just like hands down, I had some major issues that ended up costing me lots and lots of money. So I would not recommend any hosting company that is owned by EIG. Okay, so this is their Wikipedia page, Endurance International Group, essentially. So yeah, they are a public company. So I think that they're pretty profitable. Actually, it looks like they're not even profitable according to this, but maybe that's because they spend their money, their revenue's going up, they spend their money buying hosting companies regularly. Okay, so, and neither one of these companies is owned by EIG, thankfully. So that's why Wix is able to provide good support, and GoDaddy's support isn't terrible. And GoDaddy's big enough to where I don't think that they would be bought by EIG, because they might have more business than EIG. All of EIG's companies combined, I can't say for sure. Okay, so what's my recommendation? I would prefer GoDaddy, and a lot of that comes down to the Cpanel versus in WordPress. I always try to use WordPress if I can. Again, it saves me a lot of time and a lot of money, and it's very friendly in terms of ranking in Google and all that stuff. And so I would definitely prefer GoDaddy. But if you're a complete newbie at building a website, and you really need your hand held, and you don't plan on hiring someone, then Wix could be good for you. Wix is not like a bad option, and you're going to be able to get up a site pretty quickly with that, and the support is going to be better. So that's what I would say. Let's say so Wix, if complete newbie at making websites. All right, so please like this video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.